This is the Negro Ninja, and before we start, I would like for y'all to take a look at the t-shirts in the description. And this is the Negro Ninja, and today I just want to say that when you take control away from bitch, you end up with a better human being. When you take control away from bitch, you end up with a better human being. Okay, now why should bitches not have control? First of all, they always trying to defy something. Ever since the Garden of Eden. Okay, who's really in control? Adam. When Adam went away from Eve, no one is in control other than her. Okay, so in that situation, she's in control because nobody stepped in to talk to the snake. If Adam was dead, the bitch would be like this. Okay, and Adam would do all the talking and say, go away, God said not to eat the apple. Okay, now Eve's thing, okay, is to make herself more than what she is. Okay, basically defying nature. Okay, paradise just wasn't enough. Now, taking it to the modern situation, I could think off the top of my head stupid things that hoes do to defy. Okay, such as going after Luigi, who is a murderer of a CEO. Okay, the healthcare CEO. All right. Lots of dudes around them that would never get a shot. They never met this nigga catching plane tickets to go and rally for him. Okay, prior to that, they would just mess with niggas in prison in general. Okay, which is ironic because they have niggas in the friend zone, which is a prison to a nigga that she knows. Okay, and half the time these guys will be dudes that they really want, but they just place them aside and mess with somebody else. Defiance. They like to defy their natural urges. Very carnal, but they can defy their natural urges. Okay, messing with niggas, messing with other niggas in prison. Okay, now you just have to think about the hoe's mind. Okay, that is clearly a mental illness. All right, and they're just not in the mental state to be in control. Now they also tell you this themselves, like if a chick like you and just start messing with you, it's happened to me a lot. He needs to take control. I'm like, you need to take control. Okay, this is your SHIT, not mine. Like when I was with my sister's friend on a business trip or something. I'm like, it's your business. I don't even know what's going on. How you asking me to take control? Okay, F you. You paying me. All right. So, and they just do that in general. What you want to eat, what you want to do. Okay, it's always up to you. The ball is always in your court. Now you have to understand that hoes have emancipated men, so we're not obligated. Okay, even though we should be in control. Okay, let's look up the definition of the word emancipation real quick. Emancipation definition.
Here's the definition of emancipation. The fact or process of being set free from legal, social, or political restrictions. Liberation.
All right. Synonyms: freeing, liberating. Okay. Release. Okay. So that's the equivalent of a kid being emancipated from their parents and is still expecting their parents to be parents. They're no longer in leadership or guardianship over you. You messed up. You're going to have to figure your life out on your own. All right. Just like you, if you were to somehow become an atheist or Satanist, okay, you can't expect for Jesus to save you when you emancipated yourself from Jesus. You blasphemed and rejected the Holy Spirit. Okay, you can't even come back from that if you do. That's one of the unforgivable sins. Look it up. Okay, look it up. You can Google it. All right, to figure out which scripture it is. Okay, so they're just not in the correct mental state to be in control. Let's look up control. Control definition.
Here's the definition of control. The power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events.
Okay, and hoes have a hive mind. Okay, and these are the blind leading the blind. Okay, the blind leading the blind. That's what I'm saying. Like if you ever in a situation where you're the only dude, okay, especially if you the eye candy, and the bitches around you leave much to be desired. Okay, they're gonna make you suffer for it. They're not just gonna be like, oh, this is a handsome, hot guy. Okay, you have to do more to make up for the fact that they don't look good. Okay, which doesn't make sense. Now, like I said, put a man in a situation to where they are surrounded by this hot eye candy chick. Okay, they're not gonna be looking at her like, so what you gonna do about me not being attractive? Okay, they're gonna say that they not attractive to themselves. What can I do to make up for it? Not what can she do? Okay, so naturally, men have a more stable mind, more sound mind. Okay, like I said in an old video, these bitches are pretty much the equivalent of a nigga in a straitjacket. Okay, they are in a straitjacket because control needed to be taken away from them because they cannot make the right decisions. Okay, naturally, bitch is on the same level as a nigga in a mental asylum. Okay, same thing with niggas in a mental asylum. Not only are they in a straitjacket, but everything is padded around them, like how the world is for bitches. Okay, so for in an insane asylum, they got sense enough to not let them do things that normal people do. Society put them in the room with the cushions and stuff, but don't even give them a straitjacket and give them luxury. Okay, and 5-star meals. Okay, now what if this person is crazy, but you like this person? Okay, you're not gonna like this person once they start making decisions, because those decisions are not gonna benefit you because they're insane. What can an insane person do to make your life better? Okay. Okay, the more they do, the more they're gonna piss you off, even if it's not directly towards you. It's just stupid to see people do stupid stuff. Okay, now going back to the kid analogy, that's what hoes are like. Okay, and it's pretty much well documented that a woman don't really get past the age of 15 mentally. Okay, and they say 30 is pretty much the prime of a man. They say that Adam looked like a 30-year-old while Eve looked like a 15-year-old, and I believe it. It's making sense. Okay, all right. And like children, women should be seen and not heard most of the time. Okay, they should be seen and not heard most of the time because they don't know nothing. They don't know better. All right. So they should not be put in authoritative positions. Okay, but they should be useful because we already established many times that females are useful to society with oppressing men. Okay, they're Satan's concubines. And a few days, yesterday, I was looking at a chick talk about how feminism is pagan anyways, basically Satanism. Okay, they literally worship the devil. Okay, they even had female Bibles, because they didn't like the regular Bible, which I told y'all the Bible is made for men anyway. So they knew this and wrote a female Bible. Now, once again, what are they doing? They're defying stuff. Okay, which is the prime example to why women should not be in control. Now, a true woman will not want control. Okay, so let's get this settled. Okay, a true woman knows her place. They will never want to be in control. They always look to the man, but they're not going to put themselves in a situation to where they're going to look to the man after they rejected the man. Okay, these women are not normal. Like I said, they need to be in a straitjacket. Okay, now going back to the example I was about to use with the kid. Okay, the kid shouldn't be doing nothing unless instructed on how to do it. Okay, kids need responsibility that you give them. Like, say, for instance, if you want this kid to cook, you don't just tell them to go in the kitchen and cook. You show them how to cook and how you want it to be cooked. Okay. And, you step in, if something's a little too dangerous, you don't want them to cut themselves. But the point is guidance. Okay, they need structure. Okay, remember in the Garden of Eden, everything is structured. Everything was ordered. Okay. And the snake went in and broke the order. Okay, by giving Eve a reason to break order. Now, this also proves that order is more important than reason. Okay, let's listen to the definition of reason. Reason definition.
Here's the definition of reason: a cause, explanation, or justification for an action or event.
Okay, and you can justify literally anything. Reason is not truth. Okay, he had a reason to tell her to bite into that apple, but the reason was not correct. Okay, it does not. You can have a burning desire to want to do incorrect. Okay, because for whatever reason, but nothing you do will ever triumph order, because you fixing to get in trouble. Okay, the consequences is going to come on you in an orderly manner. Okay, you can ruin the structure all you want to, but you better not be standing under that structure as it falls. And even if you're not standing under it, who did it? And you will be got. Okay, women do not need control. Okay, women also represent the earth or the land. Okay, Adam was the tiller of the land. Okay, now what happens when the land is not tilled? It grows wild. Okay, think about all these post-apocalyptic worlds that's lush with green stuff, green scenery. That's not what I meant, but vegetation. Okay, it's all over the place. Okay, but the tiller of the land knows when to cut things to keep things presentable. Okay, why do you think landscapers are hired? Anybody that gives a crap about the land will hire a landscaper or do it themselves. Okay, think about weeds growing in with the stuff that benefits you. Okay, that's what we are supposed to be doing by giving holes structure and order. Okay, it's like being in control of whatever it is you're writing. Okay, maybe what you're writing is a hit. Okay, and the fans represent bitch. Okay, now fans could get a little too overzealous. They can start even doing fan fiction. But it's up to you as the writer or the creator to keep structure to whatever it is you're doing. Okay, good example is how retarded Dragon Ball fans are these days. Okay, fan fiction, Dragon Ball AF. Okay, Akira Toriyama, he's the creator of it. Now, ever since he got a fanfic writer to start working with him on Dragon Ball, did the series not get worse? Now, that's not to say that fans are not, some fans are not qualified to be a writer or etc. But most of them are not in that world where they should stay out of it for a reason. Okay, they're not qualified. Therefore, you should not let them have any control over it. Otherwise, you get Super Saiyan red, blue. Okay, now they got a Super Saiyan, they made Super Saiyan 4 canon, but it ain't even as good as when a professional did it, even though Toriyama is professional. But it looked amateurish. Point is, I'm going to make a video talking my junk about this new SSJ4 because there's a lot going on with that that's deep. Okay, and you hear fans just wanting more. Everybody should go Super Saiyan 3. Everybody should go Super Saiyan 4. No structure at all. Okay, and pretty much the creator just allows it to happen, which is why the series is garbage now. Okay, they don't have a mind to control anything. And should it be in control? Because they don't know what makes Dragon Ball great, even though they liked it for years. They don't know what makes it tick. Okay, just like men, we understand life more than women. Okay, we understand order more than women. We were pretty much raised by women because most people's moms are the ones doing all the raising. Many of the teachers are women in society, and that's for a reason, to make you dumber because you're a man. Okay, it's like that lady was saying, with her research about feminism. Okay, they see Satan as the liberator. Okay, in the Bible, Satan came to her as a liberator. Therefore, he is going to honor them because they're his concubines. Okay, in order to take power away from Adam, because it's always been about trying to take the world from Adam, which he did, and Jesus came and took it back. Okay, why do you think they say Jesus looked normal? Because he wants to represent man, just represent, just a template of humanity. Okay, that's why normal is good. Okay, the middle is good, regardless of what people tell you. Okay, lots of flexibility comes from a template. All right. And as for women, we already know what their template is defiance. Okay, look at how much flexibility for destruction came from that. That's the norm for a whole. Okay, when their template should be man, like what I described, like how Jesus is the template for men. Okay, and this can even apply to males if you want to be real. Okay, because true males, you don't do nothing on your own accord. You line up with Jesus. You line up with the Most High. You line up with His Word. Okay, now going back to the example of letting that kid cook. You teach your kid how to cook because you want the kid to be helpful and productive. Okay, because they don't know how to do it without you. Okay, that's the template. You raise them, you guide them. Okay, now once again, I didn't say that bitches shouldn't be able to make decisions. I just said they shouldn't be in control. Like a kid should not be the one in control. But they can make decisions. Okay, do you want to decide to do right by your creator? Okay, are you going to listen to my wisdom, the way I raised you? Okay, and that is what submission really is. That's what hoes fail to understand. So they defy that. Okay, by making it seem oppressive. It is not, they project their rebellion onto what submission really is, in that context. Okay, so to try to be yourself, meaning, oh, let's just not listen to the Bible. Let's not listen to Jesus. Okay, that is betrayal, which is what Eve did in that garden. Okay, because she could have told that snake no. Okay, snake appealed to bitch. He appealed to ego. That's the problem with hoes. Okay, it's all about how huge their ego is. Okay, bitch, you can be bigger than what you are right now. You can be bigger than God. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. Okay, now what she really should have done was, no, I was told by God to not eat the fruit. Okay, His word is the law. Okay, that's what Adam would have did. Okay, and the woman is supposed to follow the man. Okay, the template. Okay, she said, I am better than you. I am better than both of you. You know what? Let me have a taste of that. Okay, straight jacket behavior. Okay, do not eat of this fruit or you will surely die. Okay, you telling me that a sane person want to eat some poison after the creator told him or her that it was poison? Go ahead and die anyway to make you a god. Okay. Okay, almost as if she forgot what the definition of the word die means. Okay, and she just explained it right there with actions that self is more than logic to a whole. Okay, you can even see that yourself. You can easily see it in live stream. Just look at the person kissing up. Nothing they say makes sense. It's never logical. Okay, you're the best girl I have ever seen in my life. You're so much smarter than the rest. I'm like, you should know this nigga's BS. No, no, don't do that. Okay, but herself is in love so much that she'll believe anything that builds self up. Don't make any sense. All right, the second definition of reason is the power of the mind to think, understand, and form judgments by a process of logic. Let's look up the definition of logic real quick. Logic definition.
Here's the definition of logic: reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity.
And those were her principles. Okay, so which pretty much proves that not even logic can triumph order and structure. Okay. Okay, logic is simply a part of it, and everything else got to be correct in order for logic or reasoning to actually be sturdy. Okay, which bitches lack, which is why they should never be in control. Okay. And it'll tell you that in the Bible over and over and over and over. Okay, it tells you they are the weaker vessel, therefore they should never be in authoritative positions. And that's all I got to say for this message. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.